Waking up to bone-chilling temperatures has some parents questioning the decision to keep the school in session. Good evening. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Davenport. Todd has the night off. Well, temperatures in eastern Idaho dropped below zero again last night. Not only this time, not just a few degrees, but by as much as 26 below zero in towns like Driggs. Again this morning, more than a dozen school districts up and down the I-15 corridor announced that they would remain closed today, but not all districts were closed. And that has some parents worried about the safety of their kids. Aaron Coons joins us now from our Idaho Falls newsroom with one parent who asked her superintendent why, but wasn't convinced he gave the best answer. Aaron.
Matt, good evening. Well, Jennifer Jones says this morning's temperatures were just too cold this morning to allow her kids to wait for the bus. So instead, she drove them to school herself. Both Idaho Falls School District 91 and Bonneville School District 93 were open today. District 93 has a policy in place that requires the temperatures to drop to at least 20 degrees below zero before they cancel classes. Jennifer Jones says many places in District 93, the temperatures were well below that criteria. Jones says that she was worried about students who walk to school or have to wait for school buses in the cold. Her husband wrote a letter to the district yesterday, Superintendent Chuck Shackett yesterday, who replied with the district's policy, including the 20 degree below zero criteria. But Superintendent Shackett went on to say, quote, because there are thousands of our students that have two parents working every school day or come from single-parent homes. Many of these children are either left alone or at home by parents that cannot afford a babysitter or afford to miss work, or a parent must miss a paid work day to stay home with their child. In either case, he goes on to say, these parents expect me to call a snow day only when it's extremely warranted. Jones says that letter does little to calm her fears.
I don't think that that's the concern that the school district needs to have. I think that their concern needs to be directly towards all of the children as a whole and not just the small set of it, or I mean half of it. I don't know how many families have the two-income families, but...
And to be absolutely fair, Superintendent Chuck Shackett did say in his letter, days like this are extremely difficult to make a final decision. But his letter went on to say to state his concern over unsupervised students that would be at home. And he says it would probably be safer for them if they were in the classroom being supervised by a teacher. Matt?
All right, thank you very much. Aaron Coons from Idaho Falls.